Welcome back, everybody. It's Monty and Miller here. It's a Friday activity. And on Friday activities, we got to wrap up what we did for the week, and then we got to do some puzzles. We love puzzles because it gets us to talk numbers, number sense. Never a right answer, but the idea that we can all share our ideas. So let's get started. The first thing this week was the universal tool, the toilet paper roll, the paper towel roll. And the idea that in this tool, we've got circumference, distance around, all the vocabulary of a circle. We got some length, width, height, three-dimensional shapes. This week we were interested in everything about a circle. We're interested in central angles, okay? We're interested in circumference. We're interested in arc length. Some of you may have got started on sector area. That'll be for next week. Then the week after, we're going to do area on the top, area on the bottom. We got some height. We got some volume, right? And then if we have time, we're going to get into surface area. If we cut it and open it up. The universal tool for this module is the toilet paper roll. Let's get started. So, we know that circumference is 2 times pi times r. Okay, arc length. If we want the arc length, then we need to know the percent of the whole. An entire circle is 360 degrees. How much of the circle are we interested in? And then, not everybody got to sector area, but it's the same idea, except with area, we need the equation for area. And the equation for area is pi r squared. Okay, so let's get started. Now, feel free to pause the video and give these a try. First, what's the circumference? Come back here. There we go. All right. First thing we want to do is know the circumference of the circle, circumference of the circle. Then we want to know the arc length of each circle, and then we want to know the sector area of each circle. Okay? Pause the video. See you in a minute. Okay, here we go. So first, let's see. C equals. So, in this one, we got C equals 2 times pi times r, which is 2 times pi times 10. So we have 20 pi. Okay? Now, pi is just a button on a calculator, right? We can either use 3.14, that's what some of the problems want. We could multiply by pi if we want. Otherwise, we could just leave it like this. Now, arc length. The arc length, in this case, is the 20 pi, the whole piece, but we only want 45 of the whole thing. Done. Grab a calculator, multiply it out. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go 20 times 45. I'm just going to leave 90 pi over 360. Okay? You could use a calculator. You could simplify it. No problem. In Mathia, you just type it in like that. It gives you the right answer. Last one. Sector area. Now, the sector area means the piece of the pie. Everybody's had a piece of pizza. Everybody's had a piece of pie. It's a wedge. How much of the total? Now, not every class got to that this week. The area of a circle is pi r squared. So, in our case, the sector area is pi r squared. And in our case, that means 10 times 10. In our case, that means we have 100 pi for the whole thing. But we only want 45 of the whole thing. Okay, right? And if you think about that, 45, 90, 135, 180, 225, 270, 315, right? So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 slices of pie. Just take the 100 pi divided by 8. Okay? If you wanted, keep it simple, 4,500 pi over 360. Calculator can do your simplification for you. All right? So that's that one. Again, feel free to pause the video, do the other one, come back. Spoiler alert, here we go. So our circumference, 2 pi r. So we have 6 pi's. Okay? And then our arc length, this piece is 100 of the total. So we have 6 pi is the whole thing. We just multiply by the percent of the whole. Okay? 360 degrees, but we only want 100 of it. Okay? Keep this simple, 600 pi over 360. And then our sector area. And again, we didn't all get to that this week, pi r squared. So in our case, it's pi 3 times 3, 3 to the 2 power, which gives us 9 pi. But we only want 100 of the whole thing. Okay? And you can see that's, what, 3.5 pieces? 100, 200, 300. There's the missing piece, right? Okay, so in this case, 900 pi over 360, and that would represent how much of the whole pie we had. All right, so that's a recap for this week. Remember that we are challenging all of you. You want an A? Go to Mathia. Seriously, Mathia is fun now. We're just going to go to geometric and algebraic descriptions where we're actually putting math to shapes. And we're readiness for similarities and circles. Let's just go there right now. If you are to complete Mathia by June 19th, automatic A in the class, it is doable. Come on, let's go. So we're going to go to the internet. And we get to the internet, find Spokane Public Schools, find our digital tools, find our Clever. Once we get to Clever, we're going to click on Mathia, get to our Mathia page, and in this case, everything's locked up to module number 4. We apologize if they don't number them the same. That's irritating. But we're geometric and algebraic descriptions. This is where everybody's at. And I've done this one, so I'm just going to hit review. And let's see what the very first problem is. Calculate circumference and area of a circle. Alright, so hopefully you all participated with this week. If you haven't, you'll be amazed how fast and actually kind of fun that it is. So we got our pizza, okay? We have half a pizza. The radius, the r from z to p or z to a is 6. What is the diameter of the pizza? What is the circumference of the pizza? What's the area of the pizza? That's what we did in class this week. So begin glossary. If you don't know what a radius is, okay, look it up. And diagram label. Diagram label. I think we want ZA or ZP. Remember, it's been a while since we did this. Capital letters. So I'm going to go ZP. Just sounds cool. Sounds like zip. Bingo. What is the value? 6. Done. Diameter. Well, the diameter is the distance across. So now PA or AP. PA. Sounds like an announcer. The PA system. What is the value? Well, if a radius is 6, diameter is 12. Circumference. Now watch this. Circumference. The circumference is 2 times pi times r. R was 6, so 2 times 6 times pi equals 12 pi. Use 3.14 as an approximation for pi. You don't have to do any math. The computer does it for you. 2 times 3.14 times r. Bingo. Bingo, bango, bongo. Area. Okay. Now the area of a circle is pi r squared. So in this case, we're going to go 3.14 times r times r. Just type it in. 3.14 times r. Bingo, bango, bongo. There was the first problem. We're just going to go to work. Okay? So literally, that's all you're doing. You're refreshing your memory because most of you know these terms. And now we're adding in formulas. All right, let's go to puzzle time on Friday. Now, math puzzles. Mr. Miller and I, if you've noticed, you've been doing some puzzles over the last few Fridays. Notice how everybody starts talking? It's fun. It gets you talking numbers, and you can see what other people were thinking. Oh, you could do that? Oh, you could do that? Well, I didn't do that. That's the way we want you to describe the world mathematically. There's no right or wrong way. Look at the COVID-19 issue. We have 3 different vaccines now because there's different ways to analyze problems. All right, for those of you that love math and those of you that love Facebook, you want to go to Facebook and just type in math puzzles. Okay, search Facebook, go to math puzzles. Let's do that right now. So we're going to go to the internet, we're going to sign in, and we're just going to type in math puzzles. Okay, boom. On math puzzles, every day they post a problem. Serious, every day. Some of them are hard. Some of them get you to thinking and talking about numbers and math. I will tell you right now, I do not understand this one right here. I can't do it. I haven't seen it. There's 82 different answers already, and he posts the answer every 72 hours. Okay? And he just posted it a day ago, or 7 hours ago, so we don't have the answer. Okay? Feel free to try it because I'm not understanding light bulb. I haven't figured it out. We could have a discussion. All right. Every day there's a puzzle. Every day a puzzle. Every day a puzzle. Some of these are fun. Some of them are hard. I think it's cool to discover patterns in math. Just like that Ferris wheel behind me. Okay? All right. So, Mr. Miller and I picked out a bunch for today. Remember, math puzzles. You can mark that. Become a friend of it. You have to be invited, or you just answer a couple questions if you're interested in becoming a member of Math Puzzles. Let's go back and give some a try today. All right. The very first one I want to talk about is this one. Okay? Remember, pause the video, get yourself an answer, have a class discussion. We may get 1 done. We may get 8 done. We're not in a hurry. We want you to discuss math. Try it, then we'll talk. See you in a minute. Okay, welcome back. Hopefully you had some sort of a discussion and you got like 12 different answers. Okay? So, in my world, I go back to PEMDAS. And this is the way Monty understands PEMDAS. Parentheses. No parentheses. Exponents. No exponents. Multiplication. I see a multiplication right here. Okay? So, I'm going to have 11 minus 11 times 11 plus 11. Monty thinks this is step 1. So, 11 negative 11 times 11 is what, 120, 121? 10 times 11, okay, all right, plus 11. Now, division, addition, subtraction. Now, some of you have been taught, first you do the addition, then you do. Okay, so then there's these pairs, right? Pem, das. Meaning, if they're side by side, you go from left to right. If they're side by side, you go from left to right. Some of you learned that, some of you haven't. Okay, so I don't think it matters. So I'm going to do this one first. 11 minus 121 gives me negative 110. Remember, just grab a calculator if that bothers you. 11 minus 121, negative 110. Add the 11. And if we add 99, negative 99, yeah. Okay, now watch this. What happens if I do the other one first, right? So if I do this one first, I have negative 110. 11 minus 110 gives me negative 99. Okay, so there's sort of an informal proof too. It doesn't matter if we went subtract, add, subtract. Okay, so that's what Monty got. It's okay that you had a discussion and you all got something different. That's the beauty of this. Did you see during your discussion several people said things? And it's a safe place to be right, to be wrong. I already told you, today's puzzle on Facebook boggles the brain. Feel free to do a screenshot of that. Go to Math Puzzles. What does the 2 light bulbs mean? Okay, I first thought 3. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 3 is going to be 9. Does that mean 2 times 3? Or is that 3 times 3? Okay, next puzzle. Here we go. Alright, remember, pause the video, do it on your own, then have a class discussion, then come back to see how Monty did it, because I may be wrong. Trust me, when I see that there's 82 answers on the internet, obviously we're not all doing it the same way. See you in a minute. Alright, welcome back. Now, here's the Monty way. Did you guys all get an answer? Alright. 2 plus 2 plus 2. So the people is 2, the couple. Right? Tie. 3, 3, 3. Tie is 3. Bomb. 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay? PEMDAS. 3 plus 4 times 2. 8. 3 plus 8. 11. You get 11? No? Yes? Have a discussion? No? Yes? Alright. Okay. That's the Monty way. Now, let's move on. Okay. Now, again, pause the video, have a discussion. Mr. Miller and I did this the other day, and it took us like 6 minutes in a discussion on what we saw. So don't get in a hurry. We're 18 minutes into class just with a video, and then you're already having discussions. Class could almost be over. This problem could take you 2 minutes, could take you 8 minutes. See you shortly. Alright, welcome back. Now, first time we did it. 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21. And then we went 10 plus 10 plus 10. And then we went light bulb, light bulb, light bulb. There's a minus. Light bulb minus a light bulb is no light bulb. So the light bulb has to be 5. 5 plus 5 minus 5. That equals 30. This equals 5. So now this one is 7 plus 10. 7 plus 10 times light bulbs are 5. 57. Alright, in a hurry, 57. What? No one in the class got 50. So Mr. Miller and I started having a discussion. This is what's freaking us out. Okay? So, first thing, we did when we went back, we noticed that this was 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So 9 plus 9 plus 3 is 21. So we really didn't like this answer. So now we're going to put a 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got a 10, a 10, and a 10 to get 30. So we agreed. But then, does that have meaning? Negative 1, 2, 4, 4. Why would they type something different? Did anybody figure that out? Now the light bulb, I think we all agreed. Mr. Miller and I agreed. 5, 5, 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. 5. Okay? So now, 5, 5, 5. But then we had a discussion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now, what are we doing here? Is this 5 times 5 times 4? And then, what's that negative 1, 2, 4, 4? Okay. Was there meaning? Did anybody in the classroom think and discover what that could have possibly meant? Okay. This is about the only thing that Mr. Miller and I came up with. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. 7 plus 3 is 10. We're thinking these numbers add up to 10. If that's true, then this is negative 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4. 10, 9. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10, minus 1 is 9. So, possible answer. I love these because I bet you there were people in the room going, hey, I saw this, hey, I saw this, hey, I saw this. This is exciting. There is no right answer. It's how you interpret it. You guys do that in English, right? You read these books and then you have a discussion. Well, what did you think? Did you agree with that passage? All right. So how about 9 plus 9 times, and we're going to do times here. We're going to go 5 times 5 times 4. Okay? Now 5 times 5 times 4, 5 times 20 is 100. So that gives us 9 plus 9 times 100. Okay? And now we have 9 plus 900 gives us 909. Okay? Alright. Question mark. Okay? You don't have to be right. You don't have to be wrong. You have to participate and see the beauty in numbers. Let's have a discussion. Wow, we're 25 minutes into class and we've only done 2 puzzles. This was quite a puzzle. I love math puzzles because we can have a discussion and you can see all these different types. Okay? Alright, let's assume we have time. We're going to move on. Alright, again, can you solve this puzzle? Bell rings, then come back after you've had your discussion. Alright, welcome back. So in this case, we're back to a little bit simpler, right? Alright. 4, 4, 4. We all agree? Okay, so if this is a 4, we agree that that's a 4. We're going to bring it across. So minus 4, minus 4. So now we have the records and the records. Records plus records equals 6. So we're going to assume 3 plus 3 equals 6. So now we got a 3. We bring that across, minus 3, and then we call that a saxophone? Horn? Horn. My H's look better than my S's. H equals 12. So we got 6 plus 6 equals 12. And then we come down here. So 6, 6, 3, 3. So, alright, the old-fashioned record player. And records, and then our horn. What? 3 records, 1, 1, 1. 3 records, 1, 1, 1. 3 records, 1, 1, 1. 2 records. Did Monty make a mistake? Have a discussion. Should that be a 1 and a 1? Or should it be a 3? Okay, that's where we can have different answers. So we're going to redo this and go 4 plus 2, because there's only 2 records, times the horn. So the answer we're going to post is 16. What answer did you post? See? More discussions. Awesome. Let's keep going. All right. Again, can you solve this puzzle? Give it a try. See you in a minute. All right. Spoiler alert. The only thing that we came up with, 9 plus 2 plus 7. 9 plus 2 plus 7 is 18. The only thing we came up with for a pattern was 8 plus 1 plus 9, 18. So then question mark plus 9 plus 6 is 18. That's 15. So we subtract 15 from both sides. Remember, keep the equation balanced. Shovel, shovel. And question mark is 3. Okay? All right, man, we're running out of time. Okay, and then solve if you're a genius. This is kind of fun. Again, hopefully this was a challenge to you. Take this one home, bring it back. And spoiler alert, next week we're doing area. What was that? Area of a pizza. Area of a pizza. Next week we'll do area of a pizza, because next week in class we're actually going to focus on the area of the pizza. Alright? So take this one home, bring it back on Monday for extra credit. Hope you all have a great weekend. Bye.